Hello Cancers, welcome to your relationships reading for October 2025. So I'm just adjusting the camera. We're going to do our check-in on your relationships. This is all relationships, not just love relationships. It could be with food, with ourself, with our health, wealth, wherever it might be, places, environments. We'll do cards and charms. And then I have a pile of cards over here that we'll use to check in on a specific person or a specific situation. Whether that situation is your situation, or maybe you're checking in on the situation or a person that you care about. I timestamp below if you want to just skip ahead to the messages. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and get the cards now. So I'll start with the person or situation on mind. Let's see what they're doing, what's up to, some kind of clarity, insights, info, support cards will offer you today. Okay. And now we'll do your monthly check-in, see what topics your angels and your soul energies want to take the opportunity to connect with you on now as it relates to your relationships. That's odd. Kind of went to, as you can see, I'm spreading them like playing cards. I don't usually cut my decks this way. Playing cards. Interesting. I wonder if that's part of the energy, playing games, whether that's something you feel like is happening with you right now, or maybe that's your energy. You're in very playful energy right now, which is very nice. It's nice to have a joyful, playful mindset. Although they're making me feel like the playing games language that I used was correct. Okay, we're starting here. So maybe this is the playing games, the situation over here. That's where the charms are starting to feel movement. Oh, we got a message from heaven. Okay, so let's go back. See if they want to add anything to the cards. Don't worry, I'll clean up and see what they want to. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sometimes. Okay. I'll just move these because yeah, I was saying playing games, and then we've got the emotional cycle, emotional loop, right? Here we go again, right? Emotion with a message from heaven here for you, lovely Cancer babies. Okay. So let's see with the reading here, your monthly messages on relationships. Let's start up top here. Okay. So it looks like you might be having like a burst of inspiration, creativity. Maybe this is the playfulness that I was feeling in the intro as well, the kind of playing games as well. So maybe there's some youth energy that's been interjected into your environment recently, or you're having this beautiful period of epiphany and motivation and inspiration So lean into it. Go with it. They're really encouraging you to play in this space. So play in that energy. It's really nice. Your relationship with creativity is really strong. So your power manifestation is really strong right now as well. So that's what that is. So you can be doing vision boards, using power of attraction language as well. Okay. Sorry, I'm fussing a bit because for some reason these cards, when I transition to these cards, they just feel so far away. Okay. So now we have my dove with its wings wide open. So this is encouraging either you to have an open mind, open spirit, or there may be a relationship coming up, a scenario coming up where you may be asked to provide some support, some help, some support here. So let's see if you're embracing with open arms and being asked to lend a hand, or making wishes coming true. I guess it's both messages, really. You know, finding peace as your dreams come true and you start to see the actual tangible proof and results of it, or someone is going to come in knowing that you have the ability to help them make their dreams come true. So this could be advice that they ask you for, to help them make a decision. You know, it could be a relative, you know, a child, or a sibling, you know, someone close asking you to maybe co-sign on something, and you have the ability and the love for them and the caring to do so, right? The gentleness of the dove, the embracing. Now there's a lot of purple intuitive shading here as well that they're drawing me into. So for those of you that the first message isn't resonating with, this could be spiritual health, and just the angels here, your soul energies and your angels, they're kind of embracing you here, arms wide open, knowing and acknowledging that you're connecting in with your divine self and with them, with your soul energy, kind of living your true self. Okay. So we have a bit of a caution here on some negative communications. So this could be internal talk, especially if your creative energies are flowing. So try not to put down any of your work, right? Everything is good. Everything can be iterated. Everything can be built upon. So try to refrain from any kind of negative venting, negative thinking, negative conversation, and also be cautious of anybody's energy that's like that. So if anybody's around you and starts to engage in this way, just in the moment kind of realize what it is and try not to engage in it. Yeah, look at you cycling away here. You're like, that's not for me, right? You're headed to the greener pasture, the sun that's coming up around the corner there. So yeah, just head in the other direction, away from anything negative. Stay in this positive energy that you're already in. You're already so far along, right? You're more than halfway into this leg of the journey. So why would you allow yourself to be pulled back here, especially if you're feeling inspired and driven, etc. You know, don't give up when you've already set out and made significant progress here already. So be careful of your progress. Don't let anyone or anything or yourself pull you back. So if this is a relationship with career, again, you made good progress. So steer clear of anything that will pull you away from this achievement that's coming up around the corner. And it looks like it's just negative communications, negative mindset, right? Negative internal dialogue or external dialogue. So relationship with our communications. Okay. And now we have, I'm feeling this is like relationship with physical health. This top card with the kind of asteroids coming down, shooting stars in the sky. This could be migraines, headaches. To be honest, it really feels like the impact is going to be in the crown area. So eyesight, vision could be impaired or having issues with it at this time of year. Like dry eyes might be a symptom that you get, but I definitely feel like be mindful of like hitting the head, headaches, migraines, and just pain or like blurry vision, foggy vision. Could be absent-mindedness as well, so be careful of that, for like hitting your head, right, bumping our head. And then down here, definitely tuning into the field of gold here, but when it's health and they give me this card, it's always the urinary kind of tract system. So definitely go talk to your medical professional, but they're drawing attention here to making sure that kind of digestive system is healthy and performing well for you. So your relationship with, I guess, dietary intake, right? Could be your relationship with food right now. Maybe you're overindulging with all the marigolds in the field. So there could be something that you ate a lot of recently. I'll say cheese just because the card's yellow and orange, but it could be something like that. Or a new shift in the body, right? As we age, our bodies tend to struggle with processing. So, for example, you might love salads, but now you have to change the type of leafy green, right? Your body can't process the lettuce or maybe the cabbage that you were eating in your salads before. So just kind of look at your kind of digestive system, and I would say dietary. So head, eyes, diet, and just processing, right? The system, because he's not moving, right? The corgi wants to be out there and running, but he's not. So that means you might have like pain in the lower stomach area, abdomen area, due to sort of what's going on, what's being influenced in that area right now. So relationship with food or physical health. Okay. So let's look at this situation, this person that you're thinking about. In the intro I said it's an emotional situation for sure. This is a cycle, repetitive cycle. So it could be a person or situation that puts you into an emotional cycle. But it is a message from heaven here. So you have a loved one coming in, and I always do this because it's the saging motion. So they're your loved ones coming in to calm you down, right? Whether it's Palo Alto or sage that you're burning, it's to release negative energies. It's to calm you down. So you got a loved one coming in here. Maybe you've been crying a lot. Maybe you suffered a heartbreak, and that's what you're thinking of. So it could be a loss. Okay. Okay. So we do have the loss energy here, right, with the lighting of the candles. So it could be a loss of person, loss of job, loss of a connection, just an ending of a cycle. But you're feeling it with the ongoing emotions here. So you can be triggered or you've had to cry it out, right? You've had to release it. This card as well is another emotional card for me, a card that means emotions. And you've got some beautiful support around you, but they're really just saying you've got to work through your emotions here. When I get this card, right? She's floating, she's acknowledging, right? She's kind of doing her review of the battle, of the memories, of the journey to this point. So reflecting to release with the support system around her, so she can just reach out and tap into any one of these lily pads, right, when she needs to. So make sure you're reaching out as you need to. It's very important for us to let people know when we need a hug, when we're not feeling great, right? So make sure you're communicating that. They're pulling me back here because there's the brighter candle, right? And you're kind of lighting the path, or your angel's kind of lighting the path, bringing you to the sunbeam here, leading you out of the shadows, right? The saging. So here's the golden energy here from the angels coming down, showering down on you to help ease and comfort you, as much as they can from the other side as you work through. So you've got physical support here, and you got your spiritual angelic support as well, with whatever this emotional situation is that you're with. But then we have our magical nine-tail fox here, and he's delivering your scroll, your soul journey scroll, right? So he's coming in to ringing the bells. This was meant to happen. It was written for you to experience this. Your soul wanted you to experience this, because this, right, the bells, this situation, this loss, this ending. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. I did it again. This ending. There's so many roots now that are spreading off of it, right? It's in some cases, I want to say that it was a hard remove out of your path, even with the way the feather was swooping, right? The angels were like, now we're going to do divine intervention. We're going to remove this from your path. We're going to remove this situation, this person, this place, because we can see it's not really serving you. It's holding you back from doing what you want to do, what you're meant to do, what you were written to do. So you've got this beautiful new start. You've got these endless possibilities, all these opportunities. You've got the beautiful blossoms that are just starting, the cherry blossoms all around you. So the renewal energy is really strong here, in terms of how you're going to come out of this. But in terms of an answer of like why, why did this happen? It was written. It had to be, and possibly, a very strong possibly, divine intervention had to take place to end this emotional cycle, to move you, right, float you forward to these opportunities. But they always use bells. You've got the golden feather. So for me, this is 100% strong angel messaging coming in, saying this answers directly from your angel. What's meant for you is still coming up, right? So if this is a loss of a job or a relationship, the better job, the better relationship is coming. It's next, right? It's being delivered here, golden scroll. So work through. It's a process. Work through, but you are going to move on. There's no more circle here. That's a linear route. This is a linear flowing. So you've broken your emotion cycle, and you're going to head into some brighter opportunities ahead. So fantastic, Cancer. I look forward to checking in next month and see what that is.